Hey everyone, welcome to AI Breakdown. In this episode, we're diving deep into a new academic paper on AI. It's titled The Unlocking Spell on Base LLMs, Rethinking Alignment via In-context Learning. Now, what's fascinating here is that it's challenging how we improve large language models, or LLMs, to work as AI assistants.
That's right, Megan. Instead of the usual method of detailed tuning to teach AI, this paper proposes something different. They're calling it URIAL, and it suggests a simpler way to improve AI by teaching it through examples, a method known as in-context learning. Let's see how this can potentially do a better job than traditional methods.
Typically, to make LLMs helpful AI assistants, you'd see methods like supervised fine-tuning or reinforcement learning with lots of human feedback involved.
URIAL, however, introduces a lighter touch. It's saying maybe we don't need all those examples or feedback. Instead, with just a few examples and a clever prompt, they claim to achieve similar or better alignment. It's a bold claim that shakes up the standard, extensive tuning process. Looking closer at what alignment tuning actually involves, if we peek at Figure 2 in the paper, there's something striking about the results.
Yes, it seems a lot of the words these models pick are unchanged, even after the models are tuned. It's as if the tweaks from alignment tuning are impacting the way the AI sounds rather than its underpinning knowledge, setting up the stage for approaches like URIAL that emphasize a lighter touch. Figure 4 from the paper shows us an interesting detail about the decision-making of these LLMs as they continue a conversation.
Right, and here we're talking about KL-divergence, which measures differences in probability distributions. The paper highlights that the further the conversation goes, the less difference there is between the tuned and the untuned model's decisions. This implies that the impact of alignment tuning might be temporary, which is quite the insight, especially as URIAL manages without such heavy adjustments. Now let's look at how URIAL is different, as shown in Figure 5. It's not overhauling the model's core, but rather just tweaking the way it presents its knowledge.
Yeah, it's pretty smart. Instead of retraining the whole AI, URIAL uses specific prompts to direct the language model to respond in an assistant-like manner. It's all about making focused changes for a big impact. When we get to the results in Table 1, URIAL is stacking up against the standard rigorous tuning methods, and the findings here are quite something. The minimal tuning approach seems to go toe-to-toe with, and sometimes even surpass, the competition.
Right, and this is across the board for things like helpfulness and clarity, qualities you want in an AI assistant. If URIAL can achieve this with less fuss, that's a big deal for the cost and accessibility of improving AI system. So to wrap up today's chat on AI Breakdown, we've tackled a provocative idea that takes a new angle on aligning large language models for AI assistants. URIAL is all about being simple and smart in tuning these AIs.
Definitely, it's giving us fresh insights into whether complex training processes are always necessary. Thanks for joining us on this exploration, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more AI conversations.